Warning.
The show you're about to listen to is intended for mature audiences.
Listener discretion is advised. Hi.
Speaking of wine, I had the Madalena Cab. Have you had that?
No.
Jesus.
Good?
Yes. Very good.
Imagine you're
That's
like,
what I had.
yummy. You're like, disgusting.
Swill. It was fucking putrid swill.
Bog water.
Yeah, I cleaned my fucking toilet out with that. Bong water?
No. I will get into bog water in a little while. Don't you worry.
Yes, we will.
Is that like a cocktail?
No.
No.
Is it the same as cunt fog?
No. Not,
I'm living in one.
It's something that we know, but you don't.
No, you
There's
do.
a lot of that.
A little
on the
bit.
Show.
Yeah, I will. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice to be back.
It very much is.
You guys should see what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
The microphones are dressed with spider webs.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Whatever that, what did you call that? Cheesecloth? Some kind of dampered.
Like it looks like a shredded doily.
Shredded doily, Fright Fest.
Yeah,
You know, something they would hang in the trees.
A spider ring in my.
There's a spider ring.
There's a spider.
I would use that as a nice little shawl when I don't want to look like a pirate.
Yeah, like some kind of
Piper
babushka.
Yeah.
You want to do a Drag Me to Hell cosplay?
You know, I've never
Ooh.
seen green spider webs before.
They're cool. I don't know if they
They're
glow in the
so
dark
fun.
though. We could test that at some point.
We should. And purple ones, like it looks like this is like from Prince's
It's
dressing
like Joker
room.
spiders.
Hell yeah.
A Joker.
Yeah.
You know.
Very nice.
You guys know him, right?
I'm familiar.
Did you see the Joaquin Phoenix one though?
No.
No, but are you gonna go see part 2?
Did you
No.
just ask me
No, he's asking
if I knew the Joker?
He's
You are the
asking
Joker.
me.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know.
No, I'm not. I am not a comic book.
Carmick Bird.
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
I am not like a superhero, supervillain type
Me
of
either.
person. Like I don't.
Art wise, I like the art.
I mean, I guess, but it's like at the end of the day, are you watching Deadpool or are you just watching Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's my
'Cause
thing.
he's
I've said that.
He's himself all the time, and like I don't care.
I'm telling you. I've been preaching to the choir for years, and it's starting to get out there.
That-
I've been manifesting.
Yeah,
I'm more of a
The
DC
downfall.
person.
the downfall.
I'm more of a DC person than I am a Marvel person,
Mm-hmm.
just because I feel like Marvel has been horrifically oversaturated, especially since Disney took over the rights for it.
Yeah. There's something scary about something called the exponential growth.
Yeah,
It's
and
scary.
it's just like, I think that DC has more of like a vast diversity in terms of like characters, not only like ethnically.
Where's Martian Manhunter?
But like, yeah, like
Yeah.
like not only like ethnically, but like backstory wise and everything. And it's just like DC just objectively has cooler characters and like a more intriguing storyline.
See, when I
all
first heard
that,
Batman,
so-
I was like, ooh,
Well,
this might be like
Batman-
a Halloween superhero.
Well,
why is he not Halloween?
Well, he does have like a Halloween like theme, like,
Maybe like
he's,
Adam
like,
West.
kind
A
of,
little kookier.
yeah. He actually just got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Batman?
He's the first superhero to ever get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Interesting. I feel like there's
the
way more
only
superhero
superhero thing I liked was the
Hancock.
the Tim Burton
Yeah, with
Batman,
Michelle Pfeiffer
as
as
Catwoman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have
Danny
pictures.
DeVito.
I was that Catwoman for like 2 years in a row because I was obsessed.
And
That's
it's so
iconic.
him. It's like
That's
so him
iconic.
too. Like his art style, just stitching,
Yeah.
stitching for no reason everywhere.
But I
It's
love
like just
that
get a
it's
new
like,
suit.
It's like around Christmas time too.
Yes.
So it's like
Which,
makes it a little.
speaking of Batman, I started watching the Penguin series
I heard good
on
things
HBO,
about
and it's like if Batman and The Sopranos had a baby. I love
Yeah.
it so fucking much. It's so cool.
I'll check it out because I didn't hate the
Hey, you're
like-
stepping on my cape.
Henry Hill's puking,
Yeah.
and they're like, "You come to my mother's house for some sweet pepper and sausage."
One's looking left, one's looking right.
Look at that.
So it is so cool.
The one dog's looking left, the other one's looking right.
One's going
It
east,
is
one's going west. So what?
So
So
cool.
good.
I know.
Oh,
Paulie would slice the garlic so thin,
so
it would
thin
literally
it
melt in the
would
pan.
liquefy in the pan.
It's so good.
Three
How many
small
onions?
onions. Three
Yeah,
small
it's
onions.
too many onions. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight with that.
Yeah, good
And
stuff.
that was Scarface, guys. If you're
Yes,
wondering.
that was Scarface.
It was Scarface.
Beautiful.
Just kidding.
No, it
We
was
know
good.
better.
Jesus
It was
Christ.
good fellows.
Yeah, good fellows.
Best buds.
Best buddies. I'm sending something to my mom.
Oh.
Sending ghost memos.
No.
Yeah.
Guys, we got this new. We've been watching a lot of Huff Paranormal, and he's totally telling the truth. And we've been looking into devices.
Sure.
I think it's about time we, because it's, we got our podcasts in like Hungary, Turkey,
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria.
Yes.
Right.
How could I forget? What was that one phrase? Do we remember?
Obishamte.
Obishamte.
Yes.
We love you.
And you behave and you be on your best behavior. And because I'm checking my list twice.
All right, Santa.
I saw something Christmassy in a store recently, and I was just like, "Fucking Jesus!" It's not
Are
even
you
October.
just trying to skip right over spooky season and go right to Christmas?
No, that's scarier.
Yeah, no.
think-
Yeah, no.
Because there are,
I'm not
there's
ready.
a lot of ghosts around.
Yeah,
Christmas
the
too,
ghosts of
past,
Christmas past, present, and future.
ghost of now.
Yeah.
And now
Jesus.
ghost. What was I talking about?
I'm sorry.
I was talking about
I'm so
Obishante.
sorry.
So instead of getting our podcast in other countries, we get it in the beyond, the
Oh,
the
okay.
further.
We're
Yes.
trying to be the number
It's fine.
one comedy true crime podcast in
In the underworld,
Yes.
the
Yes.
after
Correct.
birth.
The afterbirth.
What would you call the eighth ether?
The
Ether,
Ethernet.
the great ocean beyond the firmament,
The unknown.
The
the
netherworld.
unknown,
to parts unknown.
the unbetwixt.
We want to be the best for the undead.
And every time they show
Or the
like
dead.
a spirit world, you know what it
Yeah.
is?
What?
It's quiet. Like not a fucking Bluetooth, nothing. It's just like
Finally.
you might hear like wind, and that's about it.
So I have I talked about it when we did our little mini-sode, a couple little exciting
I
things on
shouldn't
the
even have gone to
horizon.
sleep. I'm sorry if I was sleepy.
It's quite all right.
It
You
is
were
all
perfectly fine. So I will be putting together an order to have merch made.
Yes.
Very exciting.
Oh, yeah?
Woo.
Yes.
We were
And
discussing it.
Our little Christopher drew us up a nice new logo that is going to be on. I am getting shirts, stickers, and obviously coffee mugs because we
Yeah.
look at our new logo. Piper.
And you can put whatever you want.
I am
man.
not showing you guys because it's a surprise, but
Yeah.
That goes so fucking hard. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
That is so cool.
And it looks classic.
I'm not
it
going to
reminds
describe
me
it
of
because
different.
we want to keep it a
no,
secret.
it is
but
perfect.
Thank you.
I am
It was
tickled
a fun.
pink.
It was a fun draw.
that is incredible.
Yes,
I
it's
love
gonna
it.
Be perfect.
And I'm telling you, dude, that we don't fuck 'em shirt. That's a deep
No.
cut. That's so
And
funny.
that
I
is
would
like-
wear that all the fucking time.
Me
dude.
Better.
too.
So funny, dude. If it's like a business shirt,
Yeah,
I would wear it until it.
I'm gonna get you a suit made with it.
a suit,
A suit,
like a fucking
like a suit,
like a red carpet kind of
like
stuff.
a nice blazer.
Okay.
With that logo on the back.
Okay. The we don't fuck 'em. Or
don't-
this one.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
It's not like a suit with we don't
Shit.
fuck 'em on the back.
Okay, no. All right, so we will have the new logo, probably even the old logo, the original, for shirts and whatnot. And then we're also gonna make a shirt because we remember our necrophilia episode.
Yes.
And I said we are gonna.
How could I forget?
I know. We are going to make a shirt for our own funeral home that
Yeah.
with the slogan, "We don't fuck them."
Yeah, because there was a lot of that going on.
There was a
Because
lot.
obviously that was the subject material.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was like, how funny would that be to be like an overly reassuring
A nice
funeral home?
throwback to that throwaway line that was said.
Dude, it's
Yes.
still so good. Like, and your reaction, like it was classic.
Well, thank you.
You're like, we don't fuck them, and like
Like-
the face you made, I just burned. It was like, yeah, burned into my fucking memory.
That makes me happy.
These cobwebs are so fun, but they're like getting all over the place.
They're getting yeah, and we're pretty soon going to be called the Diabetic and Scream podcast because
Yeah.
we have candy out the ass on
We're
this
gonna have to be
table.
wheelbarrowed into the fucking
Yeah, we got some
studio.
lifesavers, got some Kit Kats. Some
Also, I just
Hershey's.
now
Yes.
just to say it,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everything that's decorating those microphones is beyond flammable.
No, no.
shit.
What I want you to do is just
the candle.
don't let that candle do anything.
Okay, it's a good thing I didn't light like an incense or anything.
I think that should be the subject of the show, considering how dangerous.
This might
And
be.
you have, not to mention you have a fan stoking the
Oh.
feeding the fire
It's gonna be
oxygen.
an inferno
Well, like, I
in
was-
here.
You
fucking
guys gonna get my eyebrows from here.
Speaking of candles, the one day I was I lit a candle in my room, and I was just like, Jesus Christ!
Better light a candle.
Piper, don't do that near the fire.
No. And then I was just like, why?
So you lit a
Okay,
you
go
lit
ahead.
a, you lit
Sorry.
a candle.
So I lit a candle in my room, and I was just like, why the fuck is the flame so big? This is scaring me.
You gotta trim
and
wick.
and
You gotta be like a moil.
and,
What were you doing last night? I couldn't get a hold of you. I was trimming wick.
And then I was just like, oh, because I was fucking stupid, and I put the candle in the line of the fucking AC unit.
So just getting fed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
It's like, I'm so dumb.
See, people think you could just blow fire out. No, they love
No,
that.
I like to suffocate it.
Yeah,
My
like a-
candle, like I like
Me
to put the
too.
lid
Like a
right
fat
on it.
piss, a fat dehydrated piss after drinking.
Obviously.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
No, I mean, yeah, like even like fucking, I don't know. You don't want to throw sand on it and then have someone walk on it.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Remember that
I-
happened to Tom Green? Remember that? Mm-hmm. He got like he burnt the fuck out of his feet on a beach in like I don't even know,
I remember.
Lithuania, some shit.
Oh,
Who knows?
yikes.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't know. So that's exciting. We have some exciting things,
Yes.
you know, on the horizon.
Mm.
What else? As far as other podcasts go, I've been listening. I like to listen to not like the super popular shit that I don't
You love Piers Morgan?
know.
Yeah.
like the ladies at Morgan.
Oh, like Fresh and Fit.
Oh my god, no. The ladies at Morbid and all them, like I'm not like they're great. They're
Yeah.
wonderful.
I mean, I don't. There's like two podcasts I
But-
listen to. I try to stay away from.
I
that
listen to like a couple that I've been listening to more.
Mm-hmm.
They're called Murder in America. They do like cases out of America, obviously, and then they started doing a series called Murdered Americans, which is like people from America that were murdered out of state. So like they did like
out of country?
Yeah, out of country. So
Okay.
they did like an episode on Natalie Holloway
Okay.
and like all of that. I also listened to Creepcast. You would like this one, Chris.
Yeah, you told me about
It's
that.
it's like two YouTubers.
Is that me? Yeah, I was gonna say Meat Canyon,
Meat
right?
Canyon and Wendigoon,
shouts out
and
to
they
Meat
read
Canyon.
out like creepypastas, and they make fun of it or like analyze it or whatever is
That's
going
cool.
on.
Yeah, Meat Canyon is the shit.
I also like.
Did you see his Costco family cartoon?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I also like Stuff They Don't Want You to Know, which is another one I think you would like, Chris. It's like
You're on a list.
it's like a
You guys are fucking, I'll tell you what.
it's like a
I
conspiracy.
ain't on a list. My name's too long.
If you could,
I'm a
Attributes.
writer.
All right,
I'm on
let's
a
make a pact
list
right now.
everywhere.
Piper, a pact between you and I.
Yes.
Like Chris, your phone will probably be dead, so you won't even know I died. For
It's
a long
charging.
ass
I'll
time.
charge
Okay,
it.
if something happens, I need you to come and just take my phone and smash it.
Okay.
Same.
All right,
Please.
just erase it
You
all.
better
Yes.
melt that fucker.
No, erase everything. Like
I need you to put my phone in a blender
yeah.
and then
Dude, there's probably
drink the
nothing-
contents and then shit it out and flush it.
All right, so
There's no way. There's it's all permanent, but it's a matter of like you being
I'm
tracked,
sure.
I guess.
I don't have anything that's gonna send me to jail. I'm talking about like people be like, why is she looking up this crime scene or this autopsy
Yeah.
report
Yeah.
or this.
And
It's
like,
like
the
it's always like
anarchist cookbook and how to make napalm at DIY
yeah,
at
yeah.
home.
Woo!
with-
how to make chloroform. Like
Okay, Casey Anthony.
I don't feel so good.
Bradley Cooper's address.
Oh yeah, it's like putting duct tape and zip ties and gloves in a cart.
No, I'm only kidding. Bradley, you're safe. Jesus Christ.
It's
For now.
funny.
Okay. All right, so
Kidding.
the thing with the bog water.
Bog
Okay, so
water.
I'm about to
Alright,
find out
alright.
what this bog water shit is.
I've heard someone already spilled the beans to you a little bit.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I don't know what the fuck this bog water shit is. I don't.
So I am obsessed with this person on Instagram, and I showed Piper, and then
Okay.
his name is Lil Goblet. Yeah.
Lil Goblet
Yeah.
is out of his mind.
All right. So this person, Chris, can you describe him for
So
me?
funny.
So what you're seeing is, I would say one of the better pieces of performance art that I've seen in recent memory. Yeah, I would say it's like akin to Alan Resnick style stuff, but it's more palatable for like normal people. It's not that out there, but it's out there.
Yes.
And this guy, or whatever, is in this costume, this character, and it's all these cryptic,
It's
almost
creepy.
like found footage style
Yes.
monologue / cameos where he.
Can you imagine
What does
his
he eat?
neighbors
What does he
think?
eat?
He has something in his mouth that makes him salivate a lot, and his teeth are like it has like this green stuff on it that is
Yeah.
just foaming out the mouth with it.
It's a great character.
And he also has like paint on his teeth to make it look a little like ugh. And he's always talking about drinking bog water.
I love it.
That's what it is.
All right, so he wanted to get a job with Dairy Queen to be a junior cone dipper.
Yeah.
So
As one does.
this is him calling Dairy Queen to.
It's a video
It's a
application.
video. Yes, to call Dairy Queen to ask if they do over the phone interviews. And here we go.
So he's standing outside in the dark on the phone, dressed head to toe like a haunted Burger King princess.
Hi. I filled out an online application, and I was wondering if I could do an over-the-phone interview.
No, you'd have to come in person and do that.
Are you sure?
This is Dairy Queen.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Do you know what happened to have a basement there? Because I do. Hello. I will now dip myself like a junior vanilla cone.
He's dunking his head in some bog water.
I pledge my allegiance to Dairy Queen. Thank you.
Dude, you know what
And
this is?
then the next one.
Have you seen that Rob Zombie movie 31, I think it's called?
No.
Or 37? I don't it was a fucking number.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the one guy in a Doom head, I think his name is. Mm-hmm. Very similar face.
I love
This is
it.
the next video, and this is the one that completely made me fall in love. Okay.
I said yes to the dress. Dairy Queen, this is my official online
He looks like a fucking
application.
like a ghost that would be in the
Wedding
others.
gown For my first day of dipping cones.
This is Are You Mad? I Am Your Daughter.
Look what I have here. And Dairy Queen Blizzy. Let's do the Dairy Queen Trust Fall.
Blizzy is insane.
Dude, fuck, man.
I know, take it out. Fog water. It's a Dairy Queen dream. I'm living in a Dairy Queen dream.
It's so insane.
Okay, yeah. and
I
then-
love fucked up
okay,
shit like
and
that.
All right, this is August. Wait, okay. Yeah. All right.
Happy birthday, Dr. Phil.
Long
What
legs?
did you wish for? You know, you're always helping people. But who helps you? Call me anytime, day or night. But not after midnight, because I'm not that sugar baby. Oh my God.
And a lot of the shit
I
he
love
does
it.
is he will pour sugar onto his own face.
Yes.
Eyes wide open.
Eyes wide
It's
open.
it's
So it is Lil Goblet, LILGOBLET. He's on Instagram. I reached out to him through our podcast page because I would love to interview Lil Goblet.
yeah.
I need to,
Yeah,
I-
that'd be something. That would be really something.
So if anyone
I'd
wants
love to pick
help
Lil
us and
Goblet's
reach
brain.
out on our behalf, we would like that. Just please be respectful.
Yeah. See, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know Lil
super.
Goblet, so maybe where Lil Goblet's from, that's
I'm
disrespect
not sure.
is the sign of
I don't know.
friendship.
I don't know.
It could be ass
And
backwards.
so,
This is
yeah.
how we pee.
So I've been like watching that shit.
Yeah. Just
I'm-
like
I-
sleeping double chin
I
or
am
laying
like,
in bed,
oh my
just
God.
double chin, like
just
nice.
like smiling like a lunatic. Cause I'm like, I love him.
But
so
I love performance art
much.
like that.
Me
dude.
too.
I
Me
love
too.
people that really get into like a role. Fucking
He-
the Price Master.
Yeah.
One of the funniest things I've ever
He
seen.
does it like he has a friend that comes on with that does it with him sometimes.
It's incredible.
Also a character?
Yes, also
Yes.
in character.
Very similar or different?
Very similar.
Okay.
Would you like to see the friend?
Fuck it.
Okay, real quick. One more, guys. I'm sorry.
You're about to see
Okay.
the third and final.
The last one.
now.
Okay, for now.
Trick or treat, smell our feet, give us something good to eat. I'm the fire chief, and I would like a Butterfinger.
What is he dressed as?
Also the fire chief.
I was gonna say
My favorite
fire. They're wearing
is
fireman helmets.
You can't be the
They
fire
look
chief
like if-
and wear pointy hats.
Shag's Too Dope and Violent J lost themselves a bit.
Yeah, this is like pre ICP.
Ew. Okay. He's using his hat as a funnel. All right, but the
And
best
he tops off, he finishes off the
best
Halloween
is when
pumpkin
you
bucket.
check his story, it's always like blurred pictures of him in character, like he's running towards the camera. And it's like,
Yeah.
it's so wild.
It's like terrifying. It's like a jump scare kind of.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you know the SCP Foundation and stuff?
Yeah.
Do you know that? The SCP Foundation? It was if
Again,
I'm not,
did you ask me if I know what the SCP Foundation is?
I guess it was more so for the audience to hear
Alright,
me
what?
introduce the topic. So I might be butchering this, and correct me if I'm wrong. It was almost like a database on the internet that was. It almost was like a satirical government website where it had archives of all these anomalies that were scattered all over Earth, and
Okay.
they were contained. So it would almost be like stories of like experiments and weird creatures and
Yeah.
fucking aliens and like really weird shit. And yeah, I remember reading about them when I was in high school. Like, this is so fucking cool.
I love the SCP Foundation.
the one that like can't move if you're
Yeah.
looking at it.
Yeah.
You know,
Or like
it's like a stone. It's like a stone statue.
Or like I also love the really fucking goofy entries where it's just like that one bowl of soup.
Oh
that,
yeah, there's like a fucking bowl of soup.
It's just like a bowl of soup that like tells you a fortune or like some
Yeah,
bullshit.
some fortune
And
telling
just-
miso soup. Egg
Yeah,
drop.
and then the plague doctor that like gets rid of your pestilence by like killing you and then turning you into a zombie.
I don't.
I think
saw
it's
that one.
SCP-049. It's crazy.
The one like reptile that like regenerates. But yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
interesting. It's like little
So,
miniature,
okay.
like fucking little scary stories almost. Like
Yeah.
little, but it's like a
Okay.
bio. It's almost like they have a bio, and it's really cool. I just thought it was,
Yeah.
cryptic. Something you said reminded me of cryptic. Is that
Okay.
thunder?
no.
You didn't hear thunder?
Ghost.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I don't know.
That you better turn that phone off. Turn it off.
Turn it off.
Turn it off.
All right.
Walk.
All right.
No, I've listened to like I don't know, I've just been watching some like
You like you listen to a lot of Cumtown, old Cumtown videos.
no.
They're fucking classic though, honestly.
No, there's a podcast I found. Well, they started following me on Instagram, and then like I was when people like podcasts, follow me. I always try
Check
to,
it out.
I always do because I'm curious. But it's called Gin and Sofa, and it is so it's so funny.
Gin. I mean, that's
It's just like friends just hanging out,
Yeah.
talking, and like it's
because
good
our name
stuff.
is kind of like that. It's like stuff and
stuff.
things.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
gin and juice or couch. What are we doing?
Can we pause for a quick second?
No.
My mother is calling me.
Let her
Please.
put her on.
No.
I thought we were doing.
No one
I thought we
wants
were getting
that.
to spooky stuff. Really.
All right, you know what? No, you know what? No, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. She can text me.
Okay.
She probably
Help!
No, okay. Okay. God damn it. Don't do that to me. All right. But I was going to say something. Hang on.
She's not a psychic, right?
No.
To say because I saw Deep Red and that was, I'll tell you what a fucking movie that was. And I like slasher movies, but I'm always like, ooh, why would you do that? This
Yeah.
guy's crazy. This guy's out of his mind. I love the New York Ripper. Like, that's one of my favorites. That was Lucio Fulci, I think, but I watched Deep Red, Dario Argento.
Yeah.
And that movie was amazing. Like, if you guys want like a great whodunit murder mystery, it's about a guy who a piano teacher witnesses the murder of a psychic that was sniffing out the murderer. But it's the classic. Have you seen The Bat with Vincent Price?
No.
I would love to do like a character like that. You got to see it. You'd be like, oh, this is fucking creepy. It's like Maxine. It's like the guy from Maxine. Who is that man? Mystery Man, incognito kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That movie was tight.
So I got this app for us to look at.
Oh,
We did one before, but
is it Zeusk?
no. It is just called... Actually, I don't even know what it's called. Let me see. It's called Ghost Vid.
Ghost Vid?
Yeah.
Is it like for video?
I don't know. And it says, welcome. Ghost Vid helps you meet face to face with the fear you can't explain scientifically or logically. Let me
You
see.
better not put my fucking face in that.
I'm going to put your fucking face on it.
I'm gonna
All
get spam calls.
Test your theories with the iPhone's built-in magnetometer that detects fluctuations in magnetic energy.
I don't like that.
No, probably
I
not
can't
good.
stand fluctuation.
Sure. All right. So put it Piper. All right. Low magnet. Okay.
I'm just chilling. It
You
doesn't
are.
need to insult
Ghost
me.
Dictionary.
What'd she say?
I mean, I feel like their dictionary is the same as
Show
ours.
yourself.
Yeah, come on.
I'll beat that
All right.
bitch ass.
It just called me low.
Add more horror
Low?
to your sessions.
Yeah.
Commonly used names and words will be shown like it's a ghost choice. Okay.
She gets it.
Yeah.
Exactly. I've been saying that.
Exactly.
Finally.
All right. Audio visualizer. Some sounds near you could be scared. Use the real-time sound visualizer to check if it's real or just seem... What are you even saying? What is this?
Check if sound is real.
Start free trial, obviously. Make me
Yeah.
pay $8.99.
What?
Fucking asshole.
I better be able to talk to my fucking pappy. I better be able to get into the meat and potatoes with
Okay.
my grandpa.
Okay.
If I'm gonna spend
Well,
this money.
obviously.
So true.
All right, so we want to do all of these things. We're going to allow all of it. Allow. All right, okay. Yeah, I guess. Okay. All right, here we go. Piper, look at me. All right. Swipe to set filter.
Swipe the pipe.
Oh my goodness.
Is it ghost filter?
No, it is.
If it's fucking behind me, don't even tell me. Don't let me find out
It's
the
right
hard way.
behind me, isn't
You're
it?
I'm all about the hard way.
You're not in danger. Shut up.
Not yet.
All right, here is like the
What if the ghost comes up and it's like, I don't want to be
thermal
filmed?
camera. All right.
And then you
I
say,
see.
it's my first
Chris,
time
you look
ever.
like Jesus.
Shit, man.
Like, look at it.
Yeah, real.
All right, here. Let's see
Dude,
it.
I would be.
What if there's? Oh,
I'd
that's
be
my
the
reflection.
coolest
Okay.
Jesus if I had to be.
Yeah. I don't
Oh, it's like a heat. It's like some kind of heat
yeah.
map.
Ew.
Is that a Geiger count? What did it say? Redemption?
Reflection.
What's that mean?
I'm scared.
Why is it yelling at us?
I don't know.
Oh, this people are gonna love that at home. What?
What?
Come back alive?
I don't know what that means. I'm scared.
Come back to life.
What in the motherfucker?
Piper allows.
Right, right.
I'm not
We'll
even
play
gonna
with
play
this
like
for
that. I
a
was
couple
gonna
more
say.
minutes, and then we're gonna get into the. I don't want to rate your app right now, you asshole.
I'm gonna
doing
fucking cry into the
something.
mixer, and it's gonna get zapped,
What
and we're gonna get sucked into the phone like what was that one? What was that one movie where they get? Hammer?
Hammer.
Was someone killed with a hammer in this house?
I know.
You know.
You know what?
Your mom.
You know Hammer. MC?
No.
Is that MC fucking Hammer?
Holy shit. All right.
Holy.
All right, I just want to get one more little.
If this is
What should we do?
we just wanted to talk.
Yeah.
Sick vocals.
Get her a job in the new metal scene.
Little
Yeah.
gauntlet.
The
Okay.
He fucking little
I feel
goblet
like that's
crawls
not-
out from under the couch.
Like if that's like a real ghost, that's not a good way to try to communicate because like you're just I can't listen to you.
They're
'cause
trying their best.
I mean, try a little harder.
Yeah.
Enunciate.
You know, that's why I'm saying is like, why bother with language barriers if you can just try to get a ghost to draw you something?
Run to the basement.
No.
Is there a basement?
Yeah.
Are you fucking for what?
Why?
What's down there? See, if that said it on my house, I'd say, haha, I don't have a basement.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why should we run to the basement? Are you trying to protect us? Hold on, let it.
I see your reflection, Piper.
I'm so cool.
You better shut those blinds.
I'm not. No.
Something's gonna happen.
I would shit my pants if something came out the window. All right, I guess it doesn't want to talk anymore.
You can't let the last thing you said be run to the basement.
I mean, I guess.
I'm gonna be like lifting up my carpet when I get home. Do I have a fucking basement? It's like Stir of
my
Echoes
God.
style shit.
Yeah. Well, why don't you hold it by you? Maybe.
You think I
Maybe
wanna-
there's something over there. Maybe that's what it wants to go over there. Maybe.
Okay.
Here.
I'll play this game. I'll play this game.
I'll come to you.
You know, and not that I'm in any position to be contacted. There's nothing special about me.
Hang on.
But I don't toy with that shit, and I have a visceral reaction to this kind of stuff.
This thermal camera really shows that you need a lint roller.
Shit.
What is that?
What is what? It looks hot with the fucking.
It's the light.
Oh yeah, it's probably the. I hope it is.
Yeah.
It's got like a red filter. It looked like we were.
We're gonna trim this up, obviously, because this is gonna. Yeah.
You can't trim a ghost.
I'm gonna trim.
They trim. They know how to trim.
The ghost is gonna trim you.
Yeah.
I
Okay. Well.
If my hair suddenly lifts up, don't tell me. Don't just honestly. If you see anything, don't even.
feel like if a ghost haunted me, I would be pretty chill about it. Like, just don't like do some chores around the house. Like, pay your rent.
Now, I just thought of something.
I'll be chill. Like,
What if they told us to run to the basement and they haven't answered because something bad is now here,
It's down there.
and I don't know.
Or they're like, I'll give you the answer. Meet me down there. You think?
Now, this is the question:
Yeah.
is there carpet?
No.
See, no one dies in a basement with carpet.
Okay, you're right.
Tell me that's not a fucking rule of thumbs.
Like, their basement might be concrete. I think. Like they.
Like just fucking.
I don't know.
floors.
I've only
People under the
I've only
stairs style
gone
shit.
in that basement like a handful of times because it's creepy.
Yeah, most basements are.
No, but this one
But
especially.
if they're carpeted.
Yeah, no.
my basement is like completely finished and everything, and it still like freaks me out going down there. And like
Yeah, Ribs does.
my stepsister sleeps down there. Like, she has her room down there. And I'm like, and there's like a whole bathroom in that basement too. And I'm like, how do you shower there? How do you sleep there?
In the basement?
Like, yeah. She has like her own like apartment down there,
probably
and
nice
it
and cool,
freaks me
though.
out. I'm
Probably
like,
damp though. You'd have to get like one of those dehumidifiers.
I don't like it.
Yeah, that's my thing, man. The thing that separates a basement from being creepy is carpet, 100%.
Well, that's
Yeah.
another ghost app that has disappointed me.
I feel like they're all liars. Like,
Yeah, but that, I mean, like, okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
what is the ratio of people that have basements versus don't? Because it's kind of wild that you do have a basement, but a lot of people probably do. I just never have had one in my life.
I think every house. No, wait, that's a lie. In most
You
of the
calling-
houses that I've lived in, I've had a basement, except for the one that I lived in prior to the one that I live in now. So we had like a room on the first floor that we called like
I don't
the
like that
basement.
pause she did.
But
We had a room.
I don't know, it's weird.
No, that was creepy. I like
But-
that. It was like a pet cemetery.
But it's like but most of the houses I've lived in had a basement. But when I was like super little, I lived up north, so like basements were more common than like say like down here because
Yeah, the water
Yeah,
and all that
we
shit.
it's
Yeah.
it's because up north is like hills and all that, so you could put a basement down
I
there and
love
be
hills.
chill.
I
but
love like a nice hill.
There's so much candy here, and you still haven't tried
Oh shit!
the ghost toast
The
Kit Kat.
ghost toast.
Yeah.
I mean, now I have to. I mean,
mean-
is it okay? Turn that app on.
No, they
No,
say
okay.
they say it's okay. So try that. Then we're gonna get into the main topic tonight.
Okay.
This is gonna be an extra long episode because it's been a minute.
and we miss you.
So we're gonna be trying ghost toast Kit Kats. This is not a sponsor. The Menendez brothers
favorite flavor of.
Favorite flavor.
like a regular
Notorious
Kit
favorite
Kat?
flavor of Kit Kat.
No, thank you.
Kind of reminds him of that tragedy. That was a Norm Macdonald reference. That wasn't me.
I
saying
got you.
that. So this is the Ghost Toast, and it's what, a cinnamon toast crunch style Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Cinnamon toast.
Yeah.
And it looks cute. It's got a little ghost. He's winking at me. He kind of looks like the Pillsbury Doughman.
Doughboy.
Dough lad.
Well, I guess he's a man by now. It's been years.
It's been, yeah. And I saw him grow up in ghost
Yeah, sure.
ghost bumpers. What is this? Okay, so it's cinnamon. Oh, it smells good. It smells like the cookies from Dunkaroos.
Uh-huh.
You know, before you dunk.
Sure.
The roux part.
Right.
Oh, these smell good. Now, have you had all the weird Japanese flavors like banana and chai? And
No,
there
but
was
they're
like
probably
lavender,
really good.
hibiscus. There was like weird
I've
ones.
only ever had like the green tea one.
Those are good. Mm-hmm. All right. You want to do a reverb crunch?
Yeah. What do you think?
Hold on. Honestly,
Yeah.
they're fucking amazing. They're amazing.
Woo!
These,
You know-
this is a breakthrough.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because my
This is
sister
fucking
was here
awesome.
before, and I had her try one. She took a bite of half of one, and she's like, "No, thank you." And I can't even give them to my kid. My kids won't eat them, so you can have them. They're
What
yours.
the fuck?
They're yours.
And they're not too much. Like, I can probably eat 90 of these.
Yeah.
Are you repping?
No, I'm trying to scoot my chair in. Are you ripping?
You blowing darts?
I'm trying to see here.
I'm sorry if my chewing
No,
was
you're good.
a little much.
All right, we're gonna-
that was delicious.
And we are back in.
We had a disturbance.
Yeah.
It's some kind of frequency coming through. Sounded a lot like Gary. I haven't seen him.
I think he fell asleep on the couch watching Monsters vs. Aliens with my dad.
I saw footprints in the dirt outside. You could tell it's him because it's one barefoot and the other one has a shoe.
Yeah.
And that's classic Gary.
Classic.
You know.
It's okay. He's all tuckered out. He was just too much excitement.
Gary's in there?
Yeah, he was just too much excitement. He fell asleep.
Oh, I was in there before. I must have
He's
blended in with the
he's-
couch. He's
yeah.
that tired.
Yeah, he's tired.
He went full
He's all,
couch.
he's all tuckered out.
Oh, I was talking to.
We'll cover him with a blankie before we
I'll
leave.
check him out.
Okay. Well, tonight's topic, I figure since it is in the news a lot and maybe some people don't know some of the details, we will be talking about the Menendez brothers.
Yes.
Yes.
I know little to nothing. Per usual.
Staying
Yeah.
on
I
brand.
know there's two of them.
There are.
Yes.
So I finished the series and
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's entertaining. However, there is no way to know what actually really happened. Like they're like even trying to capture like just private conversations between the brothers. No one was fucking there. How would we know?
Yeah.
So
The people that were there apparently
they try
got-
to make them out to be like boning each other and stuff. Like
Really?
I don't think. Yeah, no.
Were they
Like apparently, like in one of the scenes, like spoiler alert. I don't give a shit.
what was the age discrepancy? Because it could be like
No, they're, like-
cyclical. You know how some things are
They're
kind of
like
cyclical.
super
abuse?
close in what how old the brothers were.
Well, I'm just saying. You know how like it's like cyclical sometimes.
Let's see.
Because if something's happening to you,
Yeah.
by an adult,
Well,
Sometimes-
that's part of the thing, and we will get into that.
Well, Lyle was born in 1968 and Eric was born in 1970.
so 2 years apart.
They're
So,
pretty-
yeah.
They're
close
really
in age.
close in
Yeah.
age. But like one of the scenes in the show, I am sticking my straw through this fucking web. I can't.
You gotta be careful.
Okay.
It's meant to catch.
Yeah, clearly.
Straw could be a stick bug, and it's hungry.
Like the mom walks in and like the brothers are showering together, like washing
What
each
the
other.
fuck is
and I'm
this?
like, that's like what?
What the fuck?
What? I don't know.
Do you think the brothers like looked at they did like a triple take to each other?
Well, they did. They were like they were washing each other, like hands on bodies.
They play cards every day together in jail, and now they just I don't feel like playing today. After they watched the documentary. Are they in jail?
They're in jail still.
Now, how did they see this? Did someone just clue them in, give them a play-by-play?
We will get into all
I do that. I rush.
You do. You too. You try
I'm
to
like,
jump
let's
the
get
shark.
to the execution.
Okay,
No,
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Evil.
So let's give a quick overview of, what happened.
Menendez is.
What?
Yeah.
The
Latin
origin.
The
origin
Latin
of
for
Menendez.
innocent.
All right, go ahead, Piper.
Okay, so during their trial, the brothers first stated that they committed the murders out of fear that their father would kill them after they threatened to expose him for years of sexual, emotional, and physical abuse, while the prosecution argued that they did it to inherit their father's multi-million-dollar estate. They were first tried separately with one jury for each brother. However, both juries deadlocked, resulting in mistrials. For the second trial, they were tried together by a single jury that found them guilty after the judge excluded evidence of abuse from their defense. Both brothers were sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole.
Yes.
Now, I can understand, why someone might be, if they're doing shit like that, killing someone is not that far from that kind of heinous fucking behavior. If so, if true. So, like, it's plausible to me that if word got out, or to stop word from getting out, then drastic measures might be taken. Because if you're already, let's say, abusing your own kids, I mean, that's fucking as bad as it gets.
There's some pretty, disturbing details about the crimes because,
Alarming.
who doesn't love those details?
Yeah.
They're important, right?
Yeah, so I'll be reading an article by Josh Molina on Ranker. And let's see. The Menendez brothers' murder case is one of those chilling tales that grabs public attention and refuses to let go. Over 3 decades since Lyle and Eric Menendez were sentenced, people remain captivated by the grisly details of the Menendez brothers' murder case. It's not just the brutal nature of the killings, but the winding story behind them that keeps viewers and readers alike riveted. In a shocking turn of events, Lyle Menendez nearly decapitated his father, Jose, with a gunshot to the head, an action that's become one of the case's most infamous details.
Yep. Was it fucking point blank?
I guess so, yeah. The trial revealed disturbing allegations of sexual misconduct by Jose towards his sons, painting the family in a twisted light. Still, perhaps one of the eeriest parts of this saga is how the brothers seemingly went on with life as usual, deciding to hit the movies just hours after committing the crime.
What did they see?
Well, that's part of the thing in the show, too.
Did they...
They tried to go see, like, Batman or something, and they got there, like, 15 or 20 minutes later.
Oh, and they were...
And the lady's like, I can't sell tickets to a movie that's already playing.
She's like a Batman nerd. She's like, you can't... You gotta see it from the beginning. It's not gonna work.
You're not gonna get it.
You don't get it, all right?
Yeah.
I was the movie theater lady.
Hold on, back it up,
I
partner.
feel like I would have so much fun working at a movie theater.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I was hoping that was gonna be...
We should quit our jobs and let's go do that.
It was fun. I did. I mean, I can
let's go.
speak. I can
Chris-
speak for it.
Chris, you could
I worked at
be
Marquee
working the
for-
projection room. I bet you'd
I've
be
been up
so good at
We
it.
should make our own movie theater.
Oh my god, coffee and screen.
that, and then we sell coffee only.
Yeah.
Maybe
And I
popcorn,
scream in
we'll
your
take-
face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like bushes everywhere. And like, you don't know which one
You
is
don't know
gonna have
which
a
one I'm
guy
in.
popping out.
You don't know which one Gary's hiding in.
Oh god.
Holy shit.
No, he's in the ceiling. He rappels down in the middle of the theater.
Yeah, he's like-
dressed as like
He just
fucking.
sits on your lap.
He's like,
Yeah.
you enjoyed the show?
Dude, he comes. You ever see when Borat came down as like an angel and fucking sat like right on Eminem's lap?
Oh my
Like,
god.
but it was like
That
his
was Bruno.
ass.
That was
oh, it was
Bruno.
Sorry, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't Borat.
All right. So anyway,
Okay, sorry.
all right. Kitty Menendez was shot 10 times.
10
10.
on a shotgun.
Yeah. He had to like reload. Yeah.
That's what did she do especially?
We'll get
seems
into all of it. So, the Menendez
excessive.
brothers attacked their parents while their mother rested her head on their father's lap. Lyle Menendez fired the first shots at Jose Menendez, with one hitting the back of his head. The brothers continued to fire away, sending blood and body parts flying everywhere inside the den. Jesus Christ.
The den.
Yeah. Jose Menendez died almost instantly from the shot to the back of the head, but Kitty Menendez suffered many shots to the legs, arms, chest, and face. In particularly gruesome detail, the brothers actually had to leave the den where the shooting took place and retrieve more bullets from their car to reload. They then mercilessly delivered the final shot to the face as their mother looked at them. The blast obliterated her face, leaving the former beauty queen unrecognizable.
So was that their real dad?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know if it was like personal, as in like that was the stepdad abusing them, and then all trust was lost, and she got the worst of it, considering it's like you were supposed to protect me. But
yeah, that's.
I mean, it's still you're still supposed to protect your kids.
For sure.
You know,
Yeah.
if she knew about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you ever watch The Strange Thing About the Johnsons?
Mm-mm.
It was an Ari Aster like short film he made before like all of his movies. Speaking of Florence Pugh,
Yeah.
Midsummer, but it's fucking dark. It's crazy, but yeah, that's wild that she got, you know, a lot more.
Well, Lyle Menendez nearly decapitated his father with a gunshot. Lyle Menendez fired his shotgun into the back of his father's head, killing him instantly. Jose Menendez never saw his killers and was never aware that his sons were shooting him execution style. The force of the shot nearly decapitated him. So I guess that was one of the things, too. They were trying to decide if the brothers came into the house and they, you know, saw them, like, head on.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they came, there was back doors right behind the couch where
Caught
they were
him sitting in
sitting.
a chair or something.
And just, like, snuck up on them. So
So what were they just like sitting by the fire and she was
they were
laying,
just, like,
laying on
watching
his lap?
TV. They were watching TV, apparently eating ice cream, just hanging out. So
That's wild.
yeah. So, 2 juries, one for Eric and one for Lyle, both deadlocked during the first trial, largely because of the defense's controversial allegation that Jose Menendez sexually molested both boys from an early age. The molestation allegations were heinous. According to the brothers, the elder Menendez, oh god, this is so gross, forced his sons to perform oral sex on him and other horrific acts. Oh god.
Yeah, and the worst part is like, you gotta say that to an entire jury.
Like, you have to
Like
say
that's fucking like the
out
humiliation.
yeah.
And now you should be ashamed. It's not your fault.
No.
But it's like,
Have you ever
fuck,
watched
man.
the trial footage from them?
I've seen the comparison videos like on Twitter and shit, but I haven't seen. I don't know. I never even knew. And what year was this?
This was in 1990.
1990, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember hearing about that. Was OJ stuff 90s? Because I mean that fucking
It
that took
happened,
over the
like,
news.
when they
So that's
were
what I
in
remember.
jail waiting for their trial, or like their second trial. That's when the whole OJ thing happened.
Growing up, it was the OJ and then the fucking John Bonet stuff. That's like the only thing I
Yeah.
really remember being. I guess something that I had stumbled upon in stores.
Well, I'm sure your parents were even
Probably
were they
bullshitting, talking about
watching,
it.
like on TV, like
Maybe
news?
I think so. Yeah,
Probably.
And like Howard Stern shit probably brought it
Yeah.
up. Yeah,
Yeah.
because they used to watch Howard Stern like all the time.
Okay. So
Hey now.
yeah. So Lyle Menendez admitted to molesting his younger brother Eric Menendez. The sword.
Wait, what happened? The brother,
The
on
older
the other,
brother.
he admitted.
He admitted it. So this is what he said. He goes, the Sword Menendez House of Horrors turned even more sinister when Lyle Menendez testified on the witness stand that he had molested his younger brother Eric, repeating some of the terrible acts that his father perpetrated on him.
What did I say?
Yeah, Lyle
Cyclical.
said he took Eric into the woods and used a toothbrush to molest him.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
was it the dad's toothbrush at least?
I don't know. Oh, God,
'Cause,
no.
you know that's
Just to be like, oh, this will show the fucking guy.
two birds,
Poor
one
Eric.
brush.
Yeah, it's so disgusting.
And this was
sad.
admitted by the offender.
This is one of the brothers that did it to the other brother, and he is admitting it on the stand.
So yeah, he's admitting it. It's not like the victim
Correct.
is admitting to
Correct.
that. Yes.
Correct.
Well, it wouldn't be an admission. It would just be
Just
hey, this happened.
yeah,
This is a testimony.
yeah. Both Menendez brothers were in tears, along with most of the people in the courtroom at that shocking revelation. Lyle Menendez said his mother also sexually abused him. So Lyle Menendez took the allegations even further when he claimed on the witness stand that his mother sexually abused him. He said his mother washed his body until he was 13. According to
Bruh.
Lyle, she also
You get the gist.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck's
I don't
going
like.
on?
There's stuff that just makes me fucking sick. Like
Day 3, you're on your own.
yeah.
My baby's gonna be walking quick because it's gotta.
Yeah.
Because I'm driving away.
Prosecutor.
I'm kidding. I'm never. I'm
Like,
kidding.
you can look up
I want a strong
the
kid.
details. Yeah. But the prosecutors, they were skeptical about those claims. But
Well,
there are some other
admissions or claims of the mother.
the claims that the mother was doing stuff to them too. But there are some things in Piper saying that kind of. It makes you kind of. It makes
Now,
you think.
was the mom like a fucking pillhead just in a fog?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
So she probably didn't know where ass
She
from her fucking
apparently
elbow.
was very into like she was depressed and all this. Like, she was taking pills
Oh.
and all that. You know, I don't.
You know, I get why a beauty queen would be depressed. It's like it's aesthetic.
Yeah, Lyle Menendez claimed his father forced. Okay, we already said that part. The elder Menendez supposedly had code names for 4 sex types. Knees stood for oral sex. Nice sex meant massaging his genitals. Sex meant anal penetration. And rough sex meant that he would. Okay.
My eyes are slowly closing. And
he would
sickened.
He would force Lyle to perform sex acts on him while sticking sharp tacks and needles into his thighs and butt.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
The dad.
The dad would
like
do
that's
some
some like Albert Fish shit.
That's right.
Penal. Needles in the groin.
All right. So immediately after the brothers killed their parents, they went to the movies trying to get tickets for that. You know. So instead, they bought tickets to see a movie called License to Kill, which is a little
How apropos.
And after the movie, that's when they returned home to quote unquote discover the bodies and call 911. And you can hear that 911 call. It's pretty nuts. And yeah, and they said that the murders were staged, looked like a mafia hit because Jose, you know, they said like he was into organized crime and you know
The father.
Like I don't know.
Yeah.
And right after the killings and when things kind of quieted down a tiny bit, they went on a massive shopping spree, like just buying clothes and watches and fancy shit at the ass.
How about well, they probably just got money from like a safe or something, right? They're not because they didn't just get the inheritance.
No.
It's not
They
like it
had
just got
to.
wired
They
to
just.
them.
Yeah, I'm sure they had access to like some of their parents' banking stuff.
Yeah, just stealing the money out of his fucking wallet.
I don't know. It's crazy. But then Eric Menendez admitted the crime to his psychologist. The Menendez brothers might have gotten away with the perfect crime had Eric not confessed to his killings to his psychologist.
And is that, I mean, patient-doctor confidentiality? Is that
There
what they call that HIPAA
but
law?
I think if it can, like, if it's to cover
Loophole.
a crime, and also like if it's, I think that there's a loophole for that.
Do priests do that, like during confession? Are
I
they allowed
mean,
to?
I don't know.
You know, I mean, they're not worried about the law. They're worried about the rule of God.
I think they're like under the guise of like a mandated reporter. So like if I could be wrong. I'm just trying to remember what I learned in law class. No. I am the least bit religious anyway. I think they're like under like the same guise as like a teacher would be, like confidential informant, like like mandated reporter. Like they have to say, like they have to report if, like, you know, if you go to the guidance counselor at school and you're like, I have thoughts about hurting myself, then that's when they have to tell someone.
Of course.
And it's just like it's under the thing of that. I think
guidance counselor is a guidance counselor. Or do they? I don't think. Are they considered doctors?
No, because they're more of like they're more along the lines of like a
counselor.
social worker
Yeah.
than
Well, what I'm
than
saying is there's
a
no
psychologist.
There's no expectation of.
Well,
You
most
know,
of them
I-
go to
I-
school for
Yeah.
psychology and
Yeah.
stuff. You know, they have to have some.
But I mean, like a licensed
Yeah.
doctor professional. Like, are they allowed to go to the police?
I would think so if it's to
I'm not. I
report-
don't. I mean,
I would think so.
Justice. Somebody's got to. People just got to fucking shut up.
Someone email me or send me a message and let me know if that's.
And do you think that therapist said cancel the rest of my fucking day? I need to sit in this office and just meditate.
During the show, like it happened on Halloween. Apparently, that's
The shooting?
when. No. That happened in August. But apparently,
The
he
admission?
confessed to his therapist on Halloween, and he immediately is like,
Did you think it was a joke at first?
No,
You're trying to scare me?
he believed it. He believed it.
He
And
walked in with a white sheet on.
on the show, he immediately he's like, I'm gonna go get some coffee. You wait right here. I'm gonna get your brother to come here. So he runs to a payphone and he calls his like side piece. He's like, I need you to come and sit in the office. Like, I need you just to be here, just in case anything, in case they come and they try to kill me. At least like you're a witness. And she's like, I don't want to get fucking killed. And he's like, no. Like, if you're here, it'll be okay. So he has her wait in the waiting room. They call Lyle and they're like, hey, Lyle, your brother just told me everything. So I'm going to need you just to come down here. And Lyle bugs the fuck out.
Oh, like, yeah, I mean.
Because he's like, what the fuck? So he comes to the office.
He's like eating a bowl of cereal and his brother calls him.
He was like, in the show, he's like, I had king-size Snickers I was handing out. And you ruined my favorite holiday and all this stuff. And the doctor at first is like, do you have a gun in your pocket? He's going like talking. He's like, I'm supposed to use your pocket. He's like, it's a king-size Snickers, all right?
Really?
Like, yeah. And I was like, okay, silly.
He's like, yeah. Is that what he calls it? Hands in the fucking air.
Yeah. So like they go and talk to the doctor and whatnot, and the doctor and his girlfriend get into an argument, and it's the girlfriend who tells the police like, hey, I know what happened. He confessed.
Does she know?
Yeah, because the doctor's like, you're not gonna believe it. He's here. He's confessing. Oh my god. Like if something happens, like I need you here or whatever. So she's like, okay, you're not gonna leave your wife for me. Bet. So she spills it all, and that's what ends up getting the boys arrested and all of that. And then the trials were a complete like media madhouse. And I gotta say, with that show though, the Ari Grainer, who played Leslie Abramson, phenomenal. She killed it. The Nick and Nora.
Yeah, Nick and Nora gum chewer lady.
Gum chewer, Caroline.
Oh, that's so cool.
She was so good. And like I love, like, hell yeah, look at her like getting
something serious. Yeah,
she was amazing.
Did she have like a Hillary Clinton haircut?
No, she has a super curly blonde hair like the real lawyer did, you know. But the show, I'm not gonna get into too many more details about the crime just because it's like, again, all that.
I saw the episode. I saw a clip from the episode with the dragon. I was like, what the fuck did this?
Yeah. So all of the abuse allegations, like, you have to decide for yourself what you believe. For me, I'm not sure, but like the fact that the brothers are still to this day saying like this actually happened, and like they told cousins and other people before the murders happened that this was happening to them. So it wasn't just like out of the blue, like, oh well, he was doing this to me.
I believe it because like there's so many people, like that guy from that band, like came out and said like, yeah, they were getting sexually abused. Yeah,
Menudo.
Like they have so many, and like.
There's other people. It's
that just like
at the end of the day, the brother admitted to abusing his own brother.
Yeah, well, that's because it was learned behavior.
No, I'm not. Yeah, and
he said right on the stand, he was like crying. He's like, "I'm so sorry."
Which is why I feel a little bit more bad for Eric than I do Lyle.
Because he got it from every angle.
Yeah, because he got it from every.
Not like that. Not like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but he got it from multiple sources.
Coffee tastes different now.
I'm sorry.
It tastes like nothing.
Also, like, especially in the show, I know the show is like hella inaccurate, but like Eric seems to be taking seemed to take it like the most like emotional, whereas Lyle was just like, no, let's go have fun. And then like Eric was just like, I am literally bugging the fuck out. I need to tell someone about this.
Yeah. Is the older brother?
Yeah.
Eric's
and he was the shooter?
brother.
Who was the shooter? Were they both?
They were both the shooter, apparently. Yeah.
They just swapped the gun back and forth?
I guess.
No, they
both held it?
No, I think they bought two guns. And because that's how the show portrays it anyway. The show portrays it that they had to go through like different gun stores because most gun stores wanted the ID of everyone in the party, kind of like how we work at the store. Like we have to see everyone's ID in the party. But they found the one gun store that didn't work that way, so they bought
Dirty
guns
Pete's.
from that store.
Yeah, but he used a fake ID to buy the gun.
Yeah.
Oh man, that guy's probably went out of business.
Yeah,
I'm sure it was not.
That's time to close the fucking doors, pal.
Yeah,
for real.
So Piper has a nice list of things that the show left out or got wrong.
And we're about to set the record straight.
We're about to set it straight.
So what I want you to do is I want you to turn that volume up real high.
Yeah. There was a lot of details omitted. There were a lot of facts twisted, and spindled into a little Eric and Lyle AO3 fan fiction more than what actually fucking happened. So, you know.
The show?
Yeah.
Oh.
So the first thing that is inaccurate is apparently there were naked photos of the brothers were found in an envelope with their mother's handwriting on it.
That's a stretch.
Yes. An envelope containing naked photos of both Eric and Lyle Menendez when they were 6 and 8 years old, respectively, was presented as evidence as the brothers' first trial in 1993. The envelope had the words, Eric's birthday, November 1976, written on the outside in Kitty Menendez's handwriting. The photos themselves did not show the boys' faces, but rather focused on their genitals. When defense lawyer Leslie Abramson reportedly presented them to the jury as part of her closing arguments, she stuck pins into the photo of the younger brother, recalling his testimony that his father stuck pins and tacks into him during sex.
And now this... You wrong pipe?
Yep.
Oh, no.
I mean, wouldn't that be in defense of the brothers, considering that's on the side of their truth, right? Like
Right. No, she
their
was presenting
experience.
it to show that, like, evidence, be like, this is proof that they were inappropriate with their children.
But it doesn't exist as far as we're concerned, or no, right?
No, it does exist.
The pictures?
The pictures, it was a factual thing. They found those pictures.
In the real life court?
Yes.
But not in the show.
In the show that I don't remember now, because I don't know.
So does the show obviously more so on, like,
the father
family side?
It's a little bit with the family, but it's mostly
It's-
focused on the dad.
It's a remorse of murder, not, sexual abuse.
The show focuses more on, like, the mother was just like a backseat, like, participant to it, whereas the father was the main aggressor.
I.e. innocent.
Yeah. So, like the mother was just like another victim in this terrible house of horrors.
Yeah, but who was the
That's
fucking
how
adult?
The show,
Who was the adult?
That's how the show perceived it anyway.
It's fucking insane, dude. Yeah, pass the buck. We'll just pass the buck. Just fucking...
Yeah. Lyle didn't abuse cocaine or bully his brother. Lyle Menendez's character is misconstrued in Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story by omitting information that debunks rumors and false assertions about him. Despite depictions of Lyle using cocaine, there's no evidence to support the notion that he used drugs of any kind. As an athlete, one who played on the tennis team at Princeton University, Lyle may have not been inclined to abuse drugs or alcohol. Because he was under the constant scrutiny of his father, Lyle also reportedly tried to never let his parents down and was so straight-laced that he and his girlfriend, Stacy, went to the prom and came home early. Eric Menendez has also made it clear that Lyle did not bully him. Eric looked up to his brother, but immediately came to Lyle's defense after the show came out. I believe we had moved beyond the lies and ruinous character portrayals of Lyle, creating a caricature of Lyle rooted in horrible and blatant lies, rampant in the show. I can only be live when... Okay. I can only believe they were done so on purpose. They fucking put a space in the middle of the word believe. I hate this article. Okay.
Believe.
Yeah.
yeah, I get it now.
Yeah. Members of the boy band Menudo later revealed that they were abused by Jose Menendez. A trained accountant, Jose Menendez, became the CEO of RCA's record division. John Mason, an entertainment lawyer at RCA and a friend of Menendez, said his attitude was, "I'm a winner. I'm going to take this dog company and make it number one." This was exactly what Menendez did at RCA. He was head of RCA Records when the Puerto Rican boy band Menudo was signed.
Puerto Rican boy band?
Menudo.
I don't think I've ever
Menudo,
listened. Have I heard them?
Menudo. Ricky Martin was in that band when he was like a little
Living
boy.
la vida loca.
The very same.
Menendez shepherded the group, ultimately helping them sell millions of albums worldwide. While Menendez reportedly chided RCA musicians about doing drugs, former Menudo member Roy Rossello later said that Menendez drugged and sexually abused him. In the Peacock's docuseries Menendez and Menudo, Boys Betrayed, Rosello alleged, "That's the man that raped me. That's the pedophile." Rosello was looking at a picture of Jose Menendez at the time. The docuseries also included a recording of Eric Menendez commenting about Rosello's assertions. "It's sad to know that there was another victim of my father. I always hoped and believed that one day the truth about my dad would come out, but I never wished for it to come out like this. The result of trauma that another child has suffered." Angelo Garcia, another former member of the band, recorded sexual abuse as well from the HBO Max docuseries Menudo, Forever Young, although Garcia did not name his abuser. At 17, Eric Menendez wrote a telling letter to his cousin. In December 1988, Eric Menendez wrote a letter to his cousin, Andy Cano, about the abuse he and his brother Lyle had undergone. In the letter, Eric wrote, "I've been trying to avoid Dad. It's still happening, Andy, but it's worse for me now. Every night I stay up thinking he might come in. I'm afraid. He's crazy. He warned me 100 times about telling anyone, especially Lyle." The letter came to light after Cano's mother, Marta Cano, found it in storage. Cano, who passed away in 2003, testified at Eric and Lyle's 2 trials about conversations he had with Eric about the abuse. According to Marta, her son was traumatized by the killings and the trials alike. She also stated that Andy's death from an accidental sleeping pill overdose was related to the matter. In May 2023, attorneys Mark Garagos and Cliff Gardner filed petitions of writs of habeas corpus, unjust detention, on behalf of their clients, the Menendez brothers, as a result of new evidence. They asserted, "In short, the new evidence not only shows that Jose Menendez was very much a violent and brutal man who would sexually abuse children, but it strongly suggests that, in fact, he was still abusing Eric Menendez as late as December 1988.
I was gonna say 98 after Beyond the Grave.
Just as the defense had argued all along.
They have a really good app.
Yeah. That's the $8 one. That's what they bought.
Oof. I should have sprung.
No ruling has been made on the petition, although an informal response is due in late September of 2024. The judge in the brothers' second trial didn't allow much of the sexual abuse evidence to be seen in the first trial. Eric and Lyle Menendez both alleged that their parents were sexually abused them during their initial trials. While the defense teams each presented their cases, prosecutors argued that the boys were after financial gains when they killed their parents. Lyle's prosecutor, Pam Bozanic, claimed men could not be raped because they lack the necessary equipment to be raped.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me?
Bitch!
What?
That made me mad. Okay.
Yeah.
The first trial of Lyle and Eric Menendez for the 1989 killings of their parents, Jose and Kitty, ended in 2 hung juries, one for each brother. As deadlock loomed, Los Angeles County District Attorney Gil Garcetti said, "I'd rather have a hung jury than a manslaughter verdict because this is a micro case." Jury.
Shut up.
Oh my god.
We can't make penis jokes right now.
They're the ones making. They're the ones making the judgment. Like a nice hung jury.
Jesus Christ.
Continue.
Garcetti retired both boys, and Judge Stanley Weisberg oversaw. Garcetti retried both boys, and Judge Stanley Weisberg oversaw the proceedings. No cameras were allowed inside the courtroom, which helped prevent the second trial from becoming as much of a media sensation as the first. The manslaughter charge was also taken out of consideration, and throughout the proceedings, Judge Weisberg limited the amount of testimony given about the sexual abuse allegations. It was only in the penalty phase, after Lyle and Eric had been convicted, that the testimony about sexual abuse was allowed. Before that, the prosecution successfully argued testimony from the witnesses about the topic being irrelevant. They told the jury that the Menendez brothers were lying, simply using the abuse excuse to get away with murder.
Which I'm sure people do. People are sick.
Yeah.
When their back's against the wall and they don't want to go to fucking jail. They make shit up. I totally get that.
100%. Like, there's been so many documented cases where it came out that the victims weren't abusive at all. And the perpetrators just use that excuse to be like, oh, what was me, to try to get off later, which is...
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah.
Because it's like the sympathy...
Yeah.
What do they call that? Strategy.
Yeah, but this case, like, for me personally, is very different because, like, there's so many people that saying that were saying that they were also sexually abused by Jose. So it's just like
the
so it's just
Menudos.
like, yeah, it's like I can't fully like
It's
throw
sketchy.
away that theory because, like, what would all these people gain from lying? You know,
Not to mention, I'm
like,
surprised. I mean, I understand that, Homeboy wanted to make his dad proud and like stay out of trouble and stuff, but he had all the trimmings of a kind of person that would have access to coke easily. He's got the money,
I'm just standing here like an asshole.
Oh, we're
Like
doing
a box
macaroons?
of macaroons.
yeah.
I don't want to interrupt, and also,
I know, but
as
Piper-
hungry as I am after all of this.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, do you have something else? Because then we'll use this as a palate cleanser.
Yeah, I've a
is-
couple bit more of my article.
It's unless you want me to try it now.
Go right ahead, Piper.
Okay. So, the role of mental health professionals is misinterpreted on the show. Therapist Dr. L. Jerome Oziel had recordings of his conversations with Eric and Lyle Menendez, some of which were later used in their initial trials. Oziel lost his license to practice in 1997 for violating patient confidentiality, but was also on probation at the time of the first trial for exchanging therapy for construction work on his house. Which I think this therapist is a fucking asshole. I don't like him, but that's just my opinion. Hold on.
Tell him.
Yeah, the article scrolled up on me. Hang on.
Steve Dave.
Put
This
the dukes up.
fucking article needs to stay in my spot. I'm gonna kill it. Okay.
I said, make sure you got the hung jury.
Oh my god. Multiple mental health professionals met with both Lyle and Eric when they were in prison awaiting both trials. Doctors John Breyer, Ann Tyler, Stuart Hart, and Ann Burgess all gave expert testimony that one or both of the Menendez brothers acted out of fear, were truthful about the abuse, and showed signs of trauma for years of mistreatment. Dr. William Vickery, who was appointed by attorney Leslie Abramson to evaluate and treat Eric, testified that he believed his patient was truthful as well. It later came to light that Vickery... What are you doing?
Guess who?
I fucking saw you, you weirdo.
It's me.
You?
Who is it? It's you.
Jessica?
Yeah, you'll be right every time. Someone covers your eyes from behind.
Yeah.
You say, guess who? I say, it's you.
Well, I see her fucking reflection in the window.
I told
I'm
you
like,
to close those blinds.
Damn it.
Fucking don't listen to me.
like
I was hoping you would think it was a ghost.
I felt you like standing behind me, and I was like, "What the fuck is this bitch doing?"
You look at me and Jess is standing next to me.
I almost took my shirt and put it over your head and like.
You like
clotheslined
saran
you.
wrap, like give it this treatment.
Okay, so
This is all shit they got fucking wrong
yeah,
or just didn't include.
yeah,
Some of it's pretty.
It's pretty important.
Pretty damning,
Yes.
and it kind of
Yes.
changes the
Because
scope.
it also like the series definitely makes them kind of out to be monsters.
Yes.
Let alone, the title.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think they signed off on that.
Dr. William Vickery, who was appointed by attorney Leslie Abramson to evaluate and treat Eric, testified that he believed his patient was truthful as well. It later came to light that Vickery rewrote pages of his clinical notes, deleting potentially damaging material, knowing that his rewritten notes would be provided to prosecutors and used in court as though they were originals. Vickery acted under the direction of Abramson, but no charges were brought against the latter. Vickery was placed on probation for the matter in 1998, subsequently placed on probation in 2012 for an unrelated matter. Vickery surrendered his license to practice medicine in California in 2019. The brothers petitioned for mistrials based on the actions of Abramson and Vickery, but both were denied. Eric and Lyle Menendez went decades without seeing each other. After they were sentenced to life in prison, Eric and Lyle Menendez were sent to different prisons until 2018. While apart, the brothers wrote letters to each other and, according to author Robert Rand, began playing a chess match together that they would make moves by mail in 2016.
Dude, that's wild. That game probably fucking ripped. You got time to think
Yeah.
hard, dude.
Yeah.
Shit.
And you're also like, oh, I wonder what he's gonna do.
You open up the letter and you look and you're like, oh, you fucking.
You're like,
bitch.
you fucking.
You're like, how could I fuck this up?
Well, that's like kind of sweet though.
Yeah.
They're,
It's
like,
cool.
You know,
'cause
they were
there-
very, very close.
I
Yeah.
forget what it is, but on the chess app, there's like a 1 move per day. Like you pretty much team up with a random or a friend, and it's like you get 1 move a day. It's supposed to be like a long game, but it gives you time to think, and it's like
Sure.
it makes it more intense. Think about it. You know? What?
Oh my god. Lyle.
I thought I was gonna sneeze, and it just didn't happen. I was waiting for it.
You had everything ready.
It was like right on the cusp.
You got
Well-
I saw you put your shoes on. Take it the fuck off now.
Well, still, gazoon tight.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Zoom tight.
Yes. Lyle Menendez was moved from Mule Creek State Prison in Northern California to R.J. Donovan Correctional Facility in San Diego in February 2018. Eric had been at the facility in San Diego since 2013, and when the brothers saw each other, they burst into tears immediately. They were moved into the same housing complex at the prison in April, where they can spend time together during meals and in the exercise yard. Rand described what the brothers told him about their reunion. Lyle missed his brother so much, and Eric had also talked about how much he missed Lyle. So this is just an overwhelming, emotional, happy moment for not only the brothers, but their entire family. Lyle and Eric Menendez, this is the most important one. Lyle and
Ears
Eric
up.
Menendez are both married and did not have an incestuous relationship. As one of the
They
most
didn't?
talked about
Oh,
scenes.
but the abuse.
What do you mean? No, the show. The show touches on like the abuse and all that. I know. I poor choice. God
There's
damn
a
it.
lot of those tonight. A lot of just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so like, while the father allegedly did abuse the boys, they did not have like just a romantic incestuous
Yeah.
Yeah.
relationship. Just the two of
They
them.
weren't curled up on the couch.
No.
They weren't like washing bodies in the
Yeah.
shower together.
That's a little
There was
short.
no
weren't-
working
they
at
were-
the car wash.
They weren't
Yeah.
lathering each other up.
No.
Like,
And it was a small shower. It was a one-man job.
correct.
Yeah.
Barely had elbow room.
As one of the most talked about scenes in the show, the depiction of the brothers engaging in sexual acts with one another is based on gossip. Critical viewers of the show have the presentation of Lyle and Eric as lovers as terrible and disrespectful. It did come to light during their second trial that Lyle had violated Eric on one occasion with a toothbrush, like we said before, but it was not part of a romantic relationship. Rather, during his testimony, Lyle said his father would just play with me. I played with Eric the same way.
All right.
And I'm sorry. Additional implications that Eric was homosexual are also unsubstantiated. Jesus Christ. Both Lyle and Eric have gone on record that they are straight and both have married women since going to prison. In 1999, Eric married his wife, Tammy, and after divorcing his first wife, Anna Erickson, Lyle remarried his current wife, Rebecca, in 2003. Eric and Tammy have one daughter, Talia.
And that
That's-
is all the story.
And
That
that
is
is
fucking dark,
them
dude.
rules and facts.
That is a lot of information.
Yes.
The show definitely needs to get taken with a boulder
Yeah.
of salt.
It's
Like a
season two?
Sisyphus-sized
Like a
boulder.
Stalagmite.
Fucking
like,
Christ.
Yeah, because the
That's
show...
mercy, man. They just want the views.
The
at the end of
show
day. They don't
really
give a shit
tries
about
to
this.
hammer down the fact that Eric
'Cause-
was gay.
Because they also...
Because they try to allude to like him and like a man in the showers at the prison,
Were they
like
trying to-
watching each other, like oh.
Because Ryan Murphy also had a lot of inaccuracies with his portrayal of Dahmer with Evan Peters too.
Yeah.
Like that, like neighbor being like, oh, he's doing something. Like
No.
Does he just
like,
like gay murderers? There's
because
nothing wrong with liking gay murderer. I mean,
No.
you shouldn't like a gay murderer, but not because he's gay, because he's a
but-
murderer. Who would hate a gay person?
I mean,
That's crazy.
I can't.
What? It's so crazy.
It's
who would hate a gay person? There's a lot of people out there who would.
Yeah.
make sure you vote.
You're looking at
Yeah.
Yes, like you're like the
But you know what I'm saying. I'm obviously kidding.
Of course.
But I mean, like, does he have a recurring theme?
He obviously tries to have like a little bit of. He takes a lot of liberties with the dialogue, with the relationships between people, because at the end, no one knows.
Only they know.
Only they know.
And who knows if they don't have some like repressed.
But like
memories.
both brothers, like the brothers have come out and said like they do not support the show. They, you know.
I mean, would they have supported any show about them?
No, but like if they're going to tell the story, tell it accurately.
And also,
but that's not. But at the end,
it's not going to sell.
Yeah, well, I mean, but
it's
not that it's interesting. It's like it's a wrench in the gears, like what they've admitted to and what they.
That's the one you were gonna take. She's eating a raspberry.
I love them.
Yeah.
I love macaroons.
Now, I've never had a macaroon, but I did smell one.
All right.
It smells
However,
tight.
I was looking at the box before because I was looking at recipes on how to make them myself, which I'm not going to do. That just seems like a lot of work.
What the fuck? Put on a movie.
No, it's all egg whites and powdered sugar.
You
and
got this.
Holy shit.
You got this.
Christopher.
You'll probably shit your pants. It'll probably be better than those ones are.
Listen.
It's got plastic on
But
it.
I was like, oh, macaroons, ROONS, are like those clumps of like the coconut.
Dingleberry?
No, it's like coconut, and it has like usually like you dunk it in chocolate, and that's like it's a whole other thing. Macarons are
That's a
those.
macaron?
Yeah.
I thought that was the guy from France.
What?
It's Macron.
All right, maybe I'm saying it wrong.
No,
I don't know.
I know, it's probably
either
a
way, I
macaron.
feel like an asshole saying it either way. So it's just those.
Yeah.
Why don't you try one?
I'm gonna try one.
Try one.
Because I've never had one. I've always seen that French guy on what was that show where they used to try to build the best cake? It was like a cake off.
Is it just called
America's Next Top Baker or some shit?
Great British Bake Off?
Good at that.
I don't know.
I just know that there was one guy on it that
There's
was French.
so many.
And he's like a macaroon
So
guy.
there's all different flavors there. Try them out. They're pretty tasty.
them.
Yeah. So the show,
These
obviously,
look like little
watch
Krabby
it
Patties.
if you want, or if you already did.
I couldn't get past the third episode because personally, I can't stomach shit that like is blatantly lying, and I think, and like the Menendez brothers themselves said, I think it's very disrespectful when documentaries blatantly lie.
Well, this is not even a documentary.
Yeah.
First of all, that is so fucking funny that you brought that up.
Yeah.
Because I told Piper, I'm like, I'm watching the Menendez show. I'm watching the Menendez show. And then she's like, I'm going to watch it. She texts me. She goes like, wait, is this like it's not like a, it's
like
a dramatization.
You know,
fucking
I'm like,
based
no.
on true story.
I didn't know it was acted out. Like I thought
is this acted out? I go,
Oh, like a
explain.
documentary?
Yeah,
Like-
the way
Like
she
a crime
said
doc.
it. The way she said it was so funny. She goes, she goes, I thought it was an actual documentary. LOL, I'm just stupid. And she goes, I go, Piper. I go, you're so funny. She goes, wait, I had to go to work, but I stopped at when Lyle gets the evidence out of the trunk. And I go, what do you mean you didn't know it was acted out? She goes, it's so good. I go, it's so good, but definitely can't all be, what actually happened. She goes, I thought it was an actual documentary. So I'm like, oh my God, it fucking killed me.
Fuck, dude.
I was just, yeah.
I've heard it from, I've heard about it from everyone.
because I
Everyone's
only
watched
heard
it.
whispers about it, so I thought it was like an actual documentary.
No, but there is an actual documentary coming
Yeah.
out on Netflix. I think October 7th, around there. Like
Yeah.
Like a formal.
Yeah. So.
And I think Ryan Murphy should be banned from making this fucking stupid series because
Oh,
if
no,
you're not,
tell him to make
because
something
if
nice
you're
and good
gonna
at it.
lie,
All right.
I don't
Probably
like it.
blew out the mic. Jesus Christ.
See, that I fucking peaked. You're gonna say that in the
Sorry. But if you're gonna lie,
Or go back to making American Horror Story, but like the first few seasons good, not
like
other
I
shit.
am so glad that Evan Peters is free from his stupid little clutches. Like,
That man's a treasure. I love Evan Peters.
me too.
But yeah, we've
You
been
know what I
going.
love?
What
Macaroons.
do you?
These are fucking.
Fire, right?
I've never.
Which one do you have?
It was
Welcome
the
to the
yellow
cult.
one.
Lemon.
It was good. Tastes very fresh.
Yeah. Zesty.
But the texture. Mm-hmm. This is like
It's
some space
airy.
age shit. This is like
It's
some
like airy,
future.
yeah.
This is future food.
Yeah.
Do they make these savory?
No,
Like a chicken and waffles one?
I don't think so. Ew.
Wait, what?
A chicken and waffles one?
Kinda
What are
reminds me
you
of a waffle on
saying?
the outside, and look at it. It looks like a burger.
Yeah, but in the middle is like a frosting kind of thing. Are they gonna make like a chicken frosting?
No, make like a honey frosting. Something that would work with the chicken.
Like, oh, so chicken flavored
Or even
cookies.
syrup. You can make like a maple frosting.
I don't know.
A little bit of, one of those chicken rings from White Castle. Those are good. I like those.
Those are
the
pretty
top
great.
one is like waffle flavored, and the bottom one is chicken flavored.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just spitballing here.
It could work.
I'm an ideas man.
It could work.
At the very least, ketchup and mustard would be great.
Gross.
Horseradish and fucking
As
red
a
sauce.
See, like a peanut butter and jelly would work.
Oh
Like
my
a
God,
jelly
yeah.
in the middle
Ooh.
with the peanut butter cookies.
Smucker's macaroons.
yes.
Yeah.
Macarons, whatever the fuck they're called.
Macarons.
Ooh, I'm gonna vomit from sugar overload from
Yeah, we have a
just
lot of
hearing
none
that.
of us are going to sleep tonight.
No.
I'm sure. But yeah, we've been going for a while. I'm gonna, go home and get horizontal.
I have a nice 8-hour
Alright.
shift tomorrow.
Not by myself. With my cats.
I got Macron all in my teeth.
Well,
They're good.
eat up.
Yeah. I mean, this was very eye opening.
Yeah. You experienced some new things. It was
I can't imagine what it's like. I mean, that was crazy though. Like they fucking, you ever see RoboCop? Mm-hmm. You remember they just fucking shoot him a million times. Mm-hmm. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit.
well, like the mother
Yeah.
should have came back as a robot mom.
Yeah,
You're
like
like,
if
what
you
the
look
fuck,
at
man?
like the crime scene photos, like the actual crime scene photos, like the
haven't
one from the
seen
show, like the father is like slumped over to this side. It's very reminiscent of
Lizzie
Andrew
Borden.
Gordon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
was
like
gonna-
he's like
Thank
Christopher.
you.
he's very
Slump.
he's very slumped over to the side like this, like his entire face is gone. Like you see the mom on the floor, like it's definitely
It's grisly.
Yeah. It's a very sad scene.
Yeah, dude. It's I just like I said, I can't imagine, but it's all out there now, and they're in jail.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say this was
But
this was before Prison Break came out.
also, speaking of, if they release Gypsy Rose, they should be released.
I mean,
Oh,
Well,
I'm
they're not gonna release the kid who killed.
they both
Gypsy
are,
Rose was just there. If both brothers used the gun, they're not getting fucking out.
But yeah, I don't know.
That's what I
It's-
think.
It's
I
they're
understand.
not. I don't think that they would reoffend again.
Yeah.
I think that they took out who they wanted to take out.
And I think they served their time. And
I
like,
just
they're-
maybe it's worth another look
The,
at.
the abuse
Yeah.
thing, I don't know, but I don't know how old were they when that happened. Even
They started when they
like-
were children.
no, I mean the toothbrush thing.
The toothbrush
that's
thing?
something that should be kept a fucking eye on because that's
I mean,
extreme.
that happened apparently in the show. They go into more graphic detail about why he would do things to them the way he did them. It was kind of to.
and
How
also,
do I-
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
How do I?
If it doesn't matter, you can save me the
Let's
fucking.
just to
Okay.
get you know. You
I
get what I'm
understand.
saying? You know
I
what I'm
get
saying?
it. Oh yeah.
And
So-
also, I'm sure they've both experienced like extensive therapy behind bars and
I'm
all
sure
that.
they
So
have. But yeah, I think that is a lot of information to throw at everybody tonight. So
Yes.
if you'd like to support the show, you can find us at buymeacoffee.com/coffeescream. We are on Twitter at @cscreampod. That's C the letter Scream Pod. I am It's Just G. That's just with one S. And we are also on Instagram.
at Coffee and Scream Pod, and my personal is Piper A04. If you'd like to give me a follow, please and thank you.
Yes. And you can find Christopher every Tuesday.
Twitch.tv/WonderTime Theater.
Yes.
We're doing the Halloween. Halloween's early this year
Yes.
because of the trajectory of our planet.
31 days of Halloween.
And you guys met Halloween Man. Did I show you Halloween Man?
You did.
I did.
Yes.
People
Really?
keep saying he looks
I
like.
love Halloween.
He
Man.
looks like someone else a little bit.
And he keeps getting that, and he's been.
But he's more into like chicken nuggets. Probably.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He likes those.
Yeah.
Does Halloween Man accept hugs by any chance?
Is it a Mick hug?
It's just like a.
Is
it's
it-
just
Is it a
little,
McRib?
like- it's like a
Oh.
little pat.
I think
Or-
he
or will-
needs
or
that.
will he
Still knock
give
his
you,
hat
like-
off.
Yeah.
When he's touched, maybe he'll give a grimace.
He does. He
Maybe.
turns purple. He turns into a taste bud.
He sure does.
You know that's what grimace is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Who the fuck thinks of that?
I don't know.
That's some.
Some really creative
is
marketing
I thought
psychedelic.
he was just like
genius.
a purple booger.
I thought it was like a chicken nugget. I thought it was like a chicken nugget that fell under the fucking,
Like, it just-
fell under the fridge or something.
I thought it was just like a purple man.
Just a purple man.
I thought it was just a purple. He's just a purple guy.
Purple rain.
I got a story to tell you after this do work.
Okay,
I was
well-
cracking up.
On that note,
Yes.
make sure you
Kit Kats.
like, subscribe, leave a review, all the nice things that would really, mean a lot. Okay, well, stay safe and lock your doors. Bye.
Bye.